Hello, my name is Martin Sarich, and I'm in section 2 of Computing and Social Responsibility, and this is my professional growth project. For the meetup.com section, I chose the San Francisco Bay Area and Data and AI group. It's hosted by WeCloud Data. It's a local group based in Fremont, and they have a number of really interesting events that they have basically every single week, a couple of them a week. I ended up choosing a data science and analytics panel and Ask Me Anything with Career Mentors. It was on March 28th from 5 to 7 p.m. This was something that interested me because I've been hearing a lot more about data science and how it could complement computer science. And I knew that it would give me the opportunity to speak to somebody to ask my question. So I thought it would be a good opportunity to ask that. The presenter was Leno Matthew. He's a data science manager at Edgewell. He's analyzed a bunch of different business processes from a number of companies and industries, from pharmaceuticals to gaming. And he makes recommendations on solutions and strategies based off of the data trends. On the side, he does also mentor students and folks wanting to enter into the industry by offering career support and guidance. He gave us a summary of his experience. He ended up starting as a chemical engineer and finance person. And after a time period, he ended up deciding to pivot into data science as well. This main topic was WeCloud Data's career mentorship and boot camp for data science. I didn't really realize that before I got involved. It's a 6-month part-time schedule. It offers career support and resume support after you finish, and it's a really good way to get started. Um, Leno himself is somebody who does mentorship through WeCloud Data and described his process of mentorship and what he tends to focus on while doing it. Staying on top of new technology and software was a really big one for him, making sure that you learn the software before that company asks you to. Obtaining different certifications and licenses that are low cost or free can be really beneficial for helping boost your resume and boost your potential job offers, as well as building management and people skills to avoid miscommunications and to make you set apart from the crowd. Also finding a company or an industry that makes you really passionate about what you're doing. He recommended something like healthcare, or if you really care about the climate, doing something involving nonprofits, where the data that you're sifting through all day, every day, is relevant to you, your interests, and what you want to do. After he kind of gave us a rundown, he opened up the panel to audience questions. A lot of people asked what the best industry was. That's when he mentioned healthcare. How does WeCloud Data compare to other boot camps? They offered us some data, some comparisons of graduation rate and job acquisition. What skills? That's when he mentioned management and all the different people skills that you could have, and whether a degree is necessary or if boot camp would be enough. And he did say that he would be able to get into a job with the boot camp, but the degree would most likely help get you into a farther position down the line. I was able to ask my question of how would these skills aid my computer science degree, and he responded that they tend to go hand in hand, and if you're able to analyze what a business needs and make suggestions on solutions with the ability to actually program them and implement them yourself, you'll be able to get into a much better role, such as a product manager or technical manager, instead of just being a software engineer. This particular group had a lot of really interesting events. There's introductory lectures of Python, SQL, Tableau, and a whole bunch of different Ask Me Anythings. However, after figuring out it's more so a promotion for their camp, I don't know if it's necessarily the group for me, since I'm still pursuing my degree. However, I did still get a number of good points and kind of learned that there's a lot of more accessible resources than I initially thought. As far as the other groups, I attended the IEEE general meeting on March 28th as well. It was from 12:20 to 1:10. And they first promoted the membership, mentioning that it costs $16, gives you access to vTools. There was also a number of events, such as the Think Down and an event in Incline Village, both of them being a group project where you present and you end up getting prizes for your presentations if you win. A robot building competition, a resume workshop, and a potential hackathon for later this year with the Google Developer Club. They also did mention the 2 field trips to the Computer History Museum and the Exploratorium. As far as my Stack Overflow question goes, I asked a question about the HTML editor kit. During my data structures and algorithms class last semester, I built a web page in Java that used Java Swing, and there is a lot of depreciated methods, unfortunately, and this HTML kit was very difficult to find a solution to as far as editing. This question itself is from 14 years ago. But Stack Overflow has been a really helpful resource for me throughout most of my coding experience, as well as GitHub. GitHub has been huge for working with my previous group on that particular project. It allows you to upload your own code, import other people's code, or edit other people's code within repositories. You can link it up to your editor, and it allows you to have different version controls. Overall, a very useful tool. That about wraps it up for my presentation. Have a great day, and thank you for listening.